Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Mega Man X6. This is the third attempt of trying to go through this stupid audio commentary. Fuck! But yeah, I should say this is more of a I rant while we watch me playing footage of Mega Man X6. Because really, the only reason I wanted to do this Let's Play of Mega Man X6, outside of sharing a bit of my own personal nostalgia, is to rant about the Mega Man series and just how I hate it. Okay, I don't hate it, that's a lie. But I'm kind of really hating what's being done to it. That's what I really dislike. Is that Mega Man series, and it's being handled as it's been handled by Capcom, just going in all sorts of directions it should or shouldn't have, or something. I don't know. Like Capsule, these are stupid because you need to find all 4 capsules before you get to use any of the parts, even though Dr. Light describes the effect of each part when you get them. It's kind of pointless doing that because you won't get that effect until you have the full armor, and by the time you get the full armor, you'll have forgotten what he said about the effect in the first place. Whew. Okay, moving on. Stupid things. One thing I've started to realize I should have done before I started this LP is to practice this. I mean, I have been playing it lately, but for some reason I just can't seem to do it right. Ugh. I'm having a lot of problems here. I don't know what went wrong. It can't be the difficulty setting, because I hadn't fiddled with that. By God, I hate... I remember the only reason I ended up doing Extreme Mode is because I accidentally fiddled with the difficulty setting before I started a game. Therefore, I ended up playing through Extreme Mode without knowledge until I went in and looked what I fiddled with. No, I didn't complete Extreme Mode, you know, personal challenge type of thing. I did it accidentally, and I hated every moment of it. But, no, I don't hate Mega Man. I just kind of hate what Capcom has done to Mega Man over the years, because Mega Man X, I got into Mega Man X through the 6th game, as I said before, and I wasn't aware what the 6th game had actually done to the storyline of the X series, and that it completely ripped it a new asshole. It's completely screwed over the whole story with Dr. Wily's ultimate doom for the planet being in Zero, and Zero had to sacrifice himself so that the virus could go away. Something like that. There's more to it. Speaking of Zero, here's the Zero nightmare thing. It's me, don't you recognize? Blah blah blah. Cheese and bran muffins. I don't know. So yeah, this is a perfect example of why I probably should have practiced beforehand. Because despite knowing how to defeat Zero, for some stupid reason, I died several times trying to do this fight. I don't get it. I don't know what happened. Either me getting the ultimate armor off the bat had something to do with it, or I really was out of touch at that moment, because Or maybe it had something to do with the fact that I decided to fight him in the Amazon area. Every other time I tried to get Zero... Bleh. Every other time I tried to... there. So, several lives later, I finally cut him down. But yeah, but whenever I fight Zero and try to get his character, I always, off the bat, bleh, I don't know. Every time I try to get Zero off the bat, I always go through the Laser Institute level, and there, for some reason, it's pretty easy. But here I decided to go to the Amazon level, and for some reason I felt like he was purposely more difficult, because he used all his toughest moves on me. Gay moment. I don't know. Robots can't be gay, they're robots. They don't have a sense of sexual attraction to each other. Do they? God, I hope not. Otherwise, X and Zero, Jesus Christ. If Dr. X and Dr. Wily knew what would happen to them, then... that's just so hilarious to think. The Reploids are eradicated, then the mankind know the Earth. Grammar mistakes. Then the... We will join hands and never let anyone sever us again. Let's go, Zero! God. Gay. So I'm not gonna show you the rest of that. I'm just gonna come back here where I left off as Zero. Go through the other half of the Amazon level. Yeah, the Amazon level has two different pathways. One pathway was the one to get to the boss section. This way is... this is the way to get to the actual boss. The other one was to get to the nightmare-based boss, or... Hi, Max. But God, I'm not even going to, no. I hate Hi, Max. That was a close call. But, well, I'm about to die here in a moment, because I'm stupid and I have no idea what I'm doing. But anyway, back to my rant on what Capcom's been doing to the Mega Man X series. I have played all the X games, I've seen the story, I saw what happened at the end of X5, and I know what Zero is supposed to be and how his death was supposed to be meaningful to the X series and how it helped bring some sort of peaceful end to everything. But we've got X6 now, and it's like Zero is back and he's fine, and he was just hiding while he repaired himself. And of course, you gotta question how the fuck Zero managed to repair himself when he was little more than a torso and an arm. Not to mention a torso with a great big frickin' hole in it. Last time he was a torso and an arm, he couldn't repair himself. We had to go look for his parts. And even then, looking for his parts and finding them all, we had to get Dr. Kane to put them all together. But, whatever. I hid myself while I repaired myself. Here's Commander Yamark. Dragonfly Maverick. You know, I always used to think Yamark was so easy because he couldn't touch me. But for some reason, he did a move to me during this, when I recorded this, that he'd never done before, is he sent the little dragonfly mech right after me. Of course, I failed to dodge this, but I still beat him anyway. With him beaten, we can get his Yamark option, which is both useful and unuseful in the same breath. I don't know. But anyway, I'll get back to ranting more next time. I should have done a lot more ranting here, but all I can say is the X series, the Zero series, ZX, well, maybe not ZX so much, but the X and Zero series, and even the classic series to the X series is a screw-up. But I'll explain all that in the next video. Maybe.